What's up, guys? It's Zach the Celtics guy here. I'm back with another video and here to talk about another topic that's been on my mind that I actually addressed in a stream of mine last night that I did while I was playing some games. But I wanted to get on here and make an individual video with regards to this topic. It concerns a YouTube commentator and political commentator by the name of Kyle Kulinski, the host of Secular Talk, and the host of this podcast called Crystal Kyle and Friends that he does with Crystal Ball, who I've also talked about on this channel a few times, including her appearance on Bill Maher. He was on the Young Turks network until he left the Young Turks network, of course, after the whole Young Turks / Jimmy Dore debacle where Anna Kasparian blackmailed Jimmy Dore. Kyle Kulinski was trying to play both sides, pissed them both off, and then left, so that whole fucking thing happened. So I think Kyle Kulinski still makes sense in a lot of cases, and he actually spoke the truth with regards to the whole Russia-Ukraine war. And people in his comment section are getting triggered like little bitches because Kyle is actually speaking the truth. Now, generally speaking, I like Kyle Kulinski. I think he's a very principled guy, and every time I listen to him, I know 100% that he is saying exactly what he believes in. But of course, he's putting out a video, and he did put out a video a few days ago, citing a report saying U.S. arming extremists in Ukraine, the Kyle Kulinski show. Now, there were a few comments that would say things like, oh, look at that, the U.S. arming extreme groups in foreign countries again. Oh, wow, whoop-de-doo, what a shocker. Because it's not like the U.S. hasn't propped up fascist dictators in the past, like Latin America and the Caribbean, for example, but that's a whole nother topic altogether. So, I went through this comment section because I knew exactly what the comment section would entail. The comment section would just be filled with a bunch of Young Turks ass kissers and Sam Seder ass kissers. Basically the fringe left that I can no longer stand, and I just can't stand in general, and I have not. It could not stand for the longest time because I can't stand these people. I used to be a fan of the Young Turks, and I used to be a fan of Sam Seder. I used to be a fan of the Humanist Report. But until they became just more and more obnoxious over time, they start slandering people that they disagree with. They did that with Jimmy Dore, Joe Rogan. Everyone's a right-winger. Bill Maher's a right-winger. He's a this, he's a that. All this fucking nonsense. Aaron Mate's a Russian puppet. This one is a tankie, and all these other childish fucking names. So I just eventually just like, you know what? Fuck this. I can't stand this. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go listen to something else that's better, like, oh, the Gray Zone and Jimmy Dore. So, I found even better channels, and I know that triggers the living shit out of the Young Turks, bots, and Sam Seder ass kissers, and I really don't give a shit. So, if you don't like it, then fuck off. I don't care. But it's just absolutely ridiculous how people are in these comment sections. This is exactly what the Young Turks and Sam Seder do, and this is what their fan base by and large does. That anybody who has a different take on Ukraine is literally a Russian puppet and is a tankie, and it's just like the dumbest fucking names that you could imagine. Like, these people are literal fucking children. They sit there on the internet and they act like fucking keyboard warriors and act like little fucking bitches. Okay, that's what you do. It's like, if you don't sit there and sniff Ukraine's ass no matter what, then you're a Russian puppet. Go fuck yourselves, you bunch of fucking morons. I wouldn't have expanded NATO to Russia's border is such a zero IQ take. That's what one person in the comment section of this video said. No, motherfucker. That's actually what led to this crisis to begin with. This is what led to the war, because NATO was expanding to Russia's borders, and NATO had no business expanding to Russia's borders to begin with. It's just so fucking ridiculous. And you're misunderstanding Kyle. What's he misunderstanding? He's speaking the truth. He's speaking the hard truth. Kyle, you just you don't just support the beginning of the war, you support it until victory. If not, why help them at all? Kyle did not support the beginning of the war. He just said that it was wrong for Russia to invade. And then just ask Putin to leave Ukraine and no more problems. But funny enough, in this video, Kyle did actually say Russia should not have invaded Ukraine because you can't invade a sovereign country. And I agree with that. But here's the problem with that. That's not enough. It's not enough to say Russia was wrong to invade Ukraine. It's, no, Russia bad, Russia bad, Russia bad no matter what. Ukraine great no matter what, and I'm going to kiss their ass no matter what. That's literally the take. The take is just exactly that. I can't with these. I can't with these people. I literally can't with these little fucking bitches. It's like the far left, this is what the far left has evolved into. You fucking people are just as whiny and bitchy and preachy as the far right at this point. Because that's literally what you sound like. This is exactly what you sound like. You spew a bunch of childish names and fling mud at all your critics as Russian puppets and RT puppets and Syrian puppets and tankies and all these other names. Okay, you do exactly what the far right does when you criticize them for one little fucking thing. That's exactly what Sam Seder does. That's what the Humanist Report does. That's what the Young Turks do. That's what those fucking idiots do. Oh, Max Blumenthal is an apologist for dictatorial regimes. Oh, Aaron Mate denies Syrian children were killed with chemical attacks. Oh my god, Kyle is simping for Russia because he doesn't sit there and sniff Ukraine's ass 24/7. Shut the fuck up, you bunch of fucking whiny crybaby little fucking bitches. That's what you are, all you fucking idiots in the comments bitching about Kyle Kulinski. Because God forbid Kyle Kulinski actually grew some balls to actually call out the truth on this matter. And despite my disagreements with him on the whole Jimmy Dore thing, because Jimmy Dore was correct over the Young Turks, fuck the Young Turks. I'm Jimmy Dore all day long. I'm gray zone no matter what. Okay, I'm gray zone 101 over here. I don't give a fuck. I'm Jimmy Dore for life. I'm gray zone. Max Blumenthal and Aaron Mate for life. Okay, if you don't like it, then you can pretty much suck a dick, because I literally don't fucking care about any of your opinions. And if all you've got to offer is you're a Russian puppet and you're a tankie and you're a Syrian agent and all these other stupid fucking names, well then your opinion literally does not matter to me. Like, your opinion is literally null and void, because if that's all you've got to offer, then I'm not going to get into it with you. I'm just going to call you a bunch of names. You call me a name, I call you a name, and then I move along with my day, because I'm not even going to get into it with you people. You people live in your little mainstream media echo chamber. You live in your little Ukraine mainstream media echo chamber that you sit in and spew a bunch of fucking nonsense all fucking day. You're fake progressives, and you're phonies, and you're a joke. Just like the Young Turds. The Young Turds featuring chunky yogurt. The fucking fat retarded buffalo. And anorexic Kasparian. That's what I call them. Chunky yogurt and anorexic Kasparian. Because you're all just a bunch of fucking pathetic, whiny little bitches. That's all you are. God forbid, because God forbid someone has their own opinion about anything in this day and age. Because God forbid. You know, this is exactly what you people, this is exactly what the Young Turks is all about. This is what the Humanist Report's all about. This is what the Damage Report's all about. This is what the Majority Report with Sam Seder's about. This is what all these people are about. Because you people do not have any valid criticism to offer. It's not just, oh, hey, Kyle, I disagree with your position on this. Or, oh, Jimmy Dore, I disagree with your position. Oh, Aaron Mate, I disagree with your position. It's no, you're a Russian puppet, you're a tankie, I don't respect you. Well, you know what I say, as someone who is a Jimmy Dore fan, and is a gray zone, and is a massive gray zone fan, and is a lefty? You know what I say? And I'm basically a gray zone lefty, which in their eyes is a tankie. But okay, I'm a tankie and I'm proud of it. I don't give a fuck, okay? Haha, you caught me. Fuck you. I say you don't have anything. You have nothing to stand on. If that's all you have to offer, then you have nothing to stand. Then you have nothing to stand on. It's like, tell me what you people believe in. We know what you believe in. You claim to be progressives when you're anything but. Just like when the Young Turks acted like they're anti-war, but then they parrot CIA talking points on Syria, and they were cheering on Trump bombing Syria. And they called Aaron Mate a Russian puppet and a Syrian agent. They've also called me the same thing because I'm pro-Assad and I'm pro-secular Arabism in the Middle East, because that's what I am and that's what I stand for. And I call out the Syrian chemical hoax, and I call it a fucking staged fake incident, because it was fake and staged. Just like many of these Russian attacks on Ukraine were fake and staged by and large. And that's what that makes me in these people's eyes. And I'm literally just having fun with you fucking idiots, because it's like, what do these people bring to the table? It's like, how do you even respond to people like this at this point? I don't even bother, because I know exactly what their takes are. Like the Progressive Voice, the Damage Report, Sam Seder, and the Young Turks, and David Pakman, and other fucking shitlibs like that. Because that's what fake, phony liberals are. Liberals that are so far to the fucking left that they sound like corporate media at this point. That's what they are. They are so far to the fucking left that they just sound like corporate shills. Just like the Young Turks. They are so far to the left that that's what they sound like, because they parrot CIA talking points on Syria. They parrot CIA talking points on Russia. And it's just nothing but 99% Russian paranoia, 99% the other side is bad, Jimmy Dore bad, Joe Rogan bad, Kyle Kulinski, Kyle Kulinski is Russian agent, Max Blumenthal is a Russian agent, he's a tankie, the Great Zoner, a bunch of tankies, Aaron Mate, Russian agent, and then it's nothing but just Ukraine defense. It's just, no, Ukraine is right about everything. Ukraine's never done anything wrong. There's no neo-Nazis. Oh, it's okay. Let's just shovel out a bunch of money, give it to Ukraine, and just fling money over to Ukraine because we don't like Russia and blah, 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 fucking blah. Okay? So what's my take on those people? I think you're a bunch of fucking pathetic morons. That's what you are. You sound like morons. You sound like idiots. Okay? And the only reason I'm throwing out the names is because you throw out the names at me. When you throw out the names at me, and when you throw out the names at other channels that I support, like Jimmy Dore, and The Gray Zone, and Useful Idiots, that's also another one featured by Aaron Mate. It's like a parody channel that talks about useful idiots in the mainstream media. That is the one that does the cheerleading, that is literally the Ukraine cheerleading network. And that's what Sam Seder is. Sam Seder is a phony. He's a whiny little bitch. The Young Turks are a bunch of whiny little bitches. And all they do is just nothing but far left tribalism about how it's just Aaron Mate bad no matter what, and it's just nothing but Aaron Mate bad. Aaron Mate bad, bad, bad. Joe Rogan bad, bad, bad. Jimmy Dore bad, bad, bad. No matter what, no matter what. He's bad. They're all bad. They're all Russian puppets and all this other stupid bullshit. So that's what they are. Sam Seder is a fucking joke. But this mainly concerns these people in these comments. These people, and I will link it in the description. Literally, when I was looking at these comments, I felt like I lost 5 IQ points just looking at these motherfuckers. Just scrolling through the comments, and it's just nothing but, Kyle disappointed me. Kyle is doing Russian propaganda. You sound like The View. You literally sound like The View. You sound like CNN. You sound like MSNBC. You sound like far left corporate shills. And I say you're far left because you're so far to the left that you sound like shills. Because you're whiny little bitches. Because when you're so far to the left, you do nothing but bitch and moan about the other side. And bitch, just like when you're so far to the right, you do nothing but bitch about the other side. Just like with me, I'm center left or I'm left of center. But even though I'm definitely more left-wing than not, because I'm a Jimmy Dore lefty, and Jimmy Dore is to the left of these people, but the difference is we're in the center, and I say we're in the center and we're left of these people because meaning we're in the center and we can have a conversation with the other side and we can acknowledge when the other side is telling the truth and then the other side is spewing a bunch of bullshit all fucking day. That's the difference, okay? That's the difference between these people. That's the difference between the Young Turks and Sam Shitbag Seder, who's still in recovery mode after he got decimated by destiny off the face of the earth. The Humanist Report, which is just a whiny little bitch. And then the progressive voice, who's literally Sahil, is just another whiny little bitch. He's just literally like a parrot of Cenk Uygur at this point. The Damage Report is just another far left shitlib channel that just does nothing but bitch and moan about the other side, no matter what, blah, 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 blah. Literally just the Ukraine cheerleading network all fucking day long. And these people come into Kyle Kulinski's comments and just spew a bunch of fucking pro-Ukraine nonsense. And to be fair, there was a time where I thought that just, there was a time where I disagreed with Jimmy Dore and Aaron Monte on Russia-Ukraine. I used to think they were kind of wrong on this, even though I was still fans of them and I loved them. But I still didn't believe the Young Turks. I still didn't believe Sam Seder. But I still, deep down, I still realized that, and I acknowledged that. But then I evolved on this topic. I evolved, and I just realized, wait a minute, where's American money going to? American money is going to fund fucking neo-Nazis in Ukraine. And then more and more reports were coming out about this. And then I realized, oh my God, Jimmy Dore is actually right. Jimmy Dore and the Gray Zone are actually telling the truth. So yeah, those are my guys. Okay, those are my guys. And any of the far left shitlibs who want to come in the comments and bitch and moan, I know they're probably going to be few and far in between. But even if you do, you don't like it, kiss my ass. Okay, this is not the Ukraine cheerleading network, okay? I don't play both sides. I don't play for a team. I don't play with one side, okay? I call out both sides because I don't support either side. And you don't like it? Tough shit, because that's what I say. Everything I say on this channel, I believe in. I talk about exactly what I believe in. You can sit there and bitch and moan about how I defend authoritarian regimes. You can sit there and talk about how I'm a Russian propagandist and everything else. And even though I defend certain leaders in the world, but I call out others. And I say I'm pro-Assad, anti-imperialist, secularist, and things like that. Oh, a leftist wouldn't support Assad. Well, the reason I support Syria in the Middle East and I support Assad is because Assad has been defamed by the mainstream media in the U.S. and in the West, and by shitlibs online like the Young Turks and Sam Seder. Because what's the other alternative to Assad? Libya. Al-Qaeda. The situation, what Libya and Iraq have turned into after the U.S. and the West fucked them up. So there you have it. So now, Kyle Kulinski spoke the truth. You fucking people can't take it. So get over yourselves. Get the fuck over yourselves. I'm done with I'm done with these people. I'm done with the Young Turks of the world. Okay? I'm done with these fucking idiots. I'm done with the serfs of the world. I'm done with the Young Turks of the world. I'm done with these people. Because they've just gone so far off the deep end that they just sound like fucking morons. I've had it. Matt Binder's another one. There's another one, another fucking shit lib who works for Sam Seder. Go figure. Ooh, Sam Seder talks shit about Jimmy Dore and Joe Rogan for clicks and Aaron Mate, but ooh, he signed my paycheck, so I like what he says. Ooh, he signed my paycheck. And Francesca Fiorentina also says the same thing. Oh, they signed my paycheck, so I like them too. Fuck all of you. Fuck every single one of you. Now, Jimmy Dore for life over here. Gray zone for life. Get fucked. That's what I have to say. And Kyle Kulinski is correct on this. He's correct on this. And these little bitches can't take it. And his fantards can't take it. Because even though Kyle Kulinski is not affiliated with the Young Turks anymore, and I'm glad that he's not, because the Young Turks are a joke. And I'm almost embarrassed to say I was ever a fan of them at one point. I was a fan of Sam Seder at one point, but I saw the light. Because I realized, oh my God, Jimmy Dore and all these other people are so much better than them. Yes, I will go watch them. Fuck off. I don't care. Yeah, I'm Jimmy Dore for life. And if I got my disagreements with Jimmy Dore or the Gray Zone, I'll say it. But until then, shut the fuck up, because I don't care. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Other than Kyle Kulinski is correct on this topic, and kudos to him for calling that shit out. Oh yeah, Vosh as well can go fuck himself too, because Vosh is another shit lib just like the Young Turks. Just any of these people that are just the Ukraine cheerleading network and just bitch and bitch and bitch, but they don't stand for anything. No, these people can all get fucked. Like, honestly. Kyle Kulinski is correct on this topic. And I've had my disagreements with him on how he handled the whole Jimmy Dore thing, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Kyle does his own thing with Crystal Ball. I like those two. They overall, I agree with them on most things. I have my disagreements with them too. Okay, I do. Better than anything the mainstream media has to offer. Definitely anything better than the Young Turds have to offer. So yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I have my disagreements with Kyle on certain things, but it is what it is. Kyle's correct, and he deserves credit for this. And the people that are bitching in the comments that don't like it, who the fuck cares? Fuck them. Who cares? They can go crawl into their Ukraine echo chamber and fuck off. They can fuck off as far as I feel and as far as I'm concerned, because at the end of the day, I really don't care. Because does their opinion matter? No. I know that it doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter to me. So, with that, Kyle's correct, Jimmy Dore's correct, the Gray Zone is correct. And these other people's opinions do not matter. And I can tell you that they sure don't. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up here because I gotta head to bed pretty soon because I got an early start tomorrow because I got work. It's back to work for me tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday, back to work for me. I'll be back probably Monday, if not sometime next week. But thank you to everybody who stopped by. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Stay safe, be well. This is Zach, the Celtics guy, saying thank you for watching. See you all again in the next video, stream, whatever it happens to be. More content on the way. See you all again next time. More stuff on the way. Coming your way soon. Bye for now. Take care. Peace out, and have a good night. And kudos to Kyle Kulinski for speaking the truth. And if people got a problem with it, then whatever. They need to get over it. Because if they think that people are going to agree with them 100% of the time, which is what they think that people should do, well then they can go dream that in another world, because that's not reality. And in Reality Town, they don't live in Reality Town. Peace out.